So I'm currently standing outside the perfumery hall. Remember my first ever video when we was walking through duty free and I was showing you guys my top 5 perfumes, not speaking, interacting, not doing nothing, just playing Kim Kardashian. Turn it up, jam, 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 jam. Yes? So we're gonna delve into this passionate hobby of mine. I remember seeing perfume when I was about 14, when I would stay at my nan's and I would see this bottle of breast on the counter and I was fascinated by the bottles. Her husband used to wear Creed, Adventis, and my auntie would wear Marc Jacobs Daisy. Obviously, we couldn't purchase those things back then, but this has just been something that I really love getting to know through confiscation and exploration, and I want you guys to join me on my top 5 brands today. So my number 1 is actually, of course, Chanel number 5. I believe that every woman should have this on their countertop. My love for Chanel number 5 came from when I was about 19 and I would go into Debenhams and I would just take this one and walk out. I don't know, my intuition just knew, I don't know. But what I do know is that Gabrielle and Ernest linked up together in 1921 to create this masterpiece. It is called Chanel number 5 because 5 is Gabrielle's favorite number, so much so that it was released on the 5th day of the 5th month, 1921. What I particularly love about Chanel number 5 is that when you spray it, you get this white powdery scent. I believe this to be Lily of the Valley and Iris. Obviously you have Ylang Ylang in here and you can smell the jasmine. The jasmine is what makes this perfume this color. So my second favorite out of Chanel's perfumes would be Chanel number 22. I know that this was released in 1922, Gabrielle and Ernest again. And for me, I love this one because it has a orange blossom top note and we have some tuberose in here also, I believe. And we have a nice cool down of, this is powdery enough. But I'm getting some grass notes like vetiver. So not only is Chanel known for her perfume, but she is a cosmetic and fashion powerhouse. From the clutch bag to the famous 2-piece tweed suit introduced in 1925. We also have the jewelry dripping my pearls like Coco Chanel. Give her all the rewards. So my second favorite perfume will forever be the J'adore Hermes Absolute. So in here I know that you have some jasmine sambac and you have top notes of grapefruit and apricot. What I do like about Hermes is that they are a bit different. So in the Truly de Hermes you have rhubarb in here, which you don't really see in much ones, but it's not really for me. It's always going to be J'adore Absolute. I would recommend also the Bellamy Vetiver. It hits different. Being in this perfumery, there's no way you can only pick 5. There's so much great fragrances out there. You have by Kilian, Love Don't Be Shy, and you have a Musk Oud. You have, of course, Creed, Adventis, you have Love in Black, you have Millésime, Imperial. Then we have Maison Francis and they have A La Rosa, Grand Soir, which I really love. It has a caramel kind of scent, warm, and you have Baccarat Rouge. You have Frederic Malle, The Night, Portrait of a Lady, Iris. Dior is very versatile. They have a scent for every season. It has something for everyone from floral to warm to woody to seductive for ladies, and for men, of course, they have Sauvage and Oud Ispahan. So my top 5 from Dior would definitely be J'adore Dior. I love this because it is powdery, floral and soft. This is one I have worn the most this year because I have been getting more into my femininity. Talk about soft girl era. We have Blooming Bouquet, which has quite a bit of rose, and not just rose but damask rose, and peony, my favourite flower. And the fruit notes we have in here are apricot and peach. Ooh, hypnotic poison, very alluring, enticing, seductive with depth. Coconut, tuberose, vanilla, just crazy, sexy, hypnotizing. When I wear this, I'll be wanting to hump myself, honestly, because it is so daring. I would say that Sakura is a cute light floral with Japanese cherry blossoms, and it has some rose notes. And last we have Vanilla Diorama. This is a warm and spicy and woody fragrance. I believe that this could be your next winter fragrance. Okay, so here's our next one. Many of you know Tom Ford for its undisputable black orchid, Soleil Blanc, Mandarino d'Amalfi, and you just know when someone is wearing Tom Ford. I think Tom Ford is another perfume brand that has something for everyone. Okay, so let me start with the one that I have been wearing a lot this year. We have Velvet Orchid. I love this because it has a sweet side, honey rum orchid in there, flower essences that you wouldn't normally come across, like magnolia and hyacinth with a suede woody base. Absolutely divine. Then we have Cherbourg's New. If you are looking for an amber musk floral, then this is for you. Here we have a lily of the valley, jasmine, amber, tonka, pepper put together, all splendid. Then another amber floral, I would say Jasmine Rouge. It has a spice too with ginger, cardamom, cinnamon, and has a bit more woody cool down in my opinion. Then we have Oud Wood, filled with amber, vanilla, tonka bean, argarwood, rosewood, sandalwood, wood on wood. More on the masculine side for when I'm feeling handsome. Then of course we have Tobacco Vanille for its oriental and spiciness. These 5 are very aligned with my perfume preferences. Alright, so the last brand I've really been into. Let me tell you about this brand. I'm very surprised actually. I used to see these bags, so I asked people what it is. They said perfume. I looked it up and I thought, no honey, why does it have animal head lids? Yes, you've guessed it, Penhaligon. So here would be my top 5 fragrances from Penhaligon's, but it's always subject to change. I have made sure to add all 3 of the Howl Fetties in here. We have Howl Fetty, the original, and this one has vanilla, amber, sandalwood, hints of saffron and nutmeg, which I appreciate. Then we have Howl Fetty Leather. Now this one, we love a good leather perfume. This one is accompanied by a smoky incense oud and a touch of rose. This one is very divine and warm. Then my god, we have the champions of the Howl Fetty collection. Now I love this one the most. I don't know if it's because of the Virginia cedarwood or the Atlas cedarwood, but it is just very, very deep to me. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like got a fruity combination with the wood, and it's just my favorites, so I would recommend those. I was going to recommend the Bewitching Yasmin for my Middle Eastern Arab ladies who aren't afraid to do up sexy instead of subtle, but it has been discontinued this week, which is a shame, but it might come back in store, who knows. And then we have Cairo. This is in the Trades Discovery set. Now I like this one because it's warm and it has vanilla in. So yes, this is my top 5. I feel like you can always come and get a Discovery set and try them out before committing to huge bottles. And also, If you find yourself getting the same fragrances all the time, you can look at the perfume wheel and look at the opposite note to what is your favorite note, or just pick something random. I don't think you will regret it.